excuse me, but it's early, and I kind of just woke up, and I really wanted to. I have a question, right? Because I've experienced this a lot more frequently than I feel like I want to, and so it's just like an open-ended question. Um, what makes individuals feel as if they are the judge, the juror of someone else's life story? And the reason I say that is because a few weeks back, there was someone who commented on not one, but they went through a couple of my videos and they was commenting on them. And the first comment that they made was in regards to my trans, who I am, how I choose to live my life, and just pretty much informing me that I wasn't trans, I was a boy, just kind of like insulting my existence in the life that I chose for myself. And so, give me a minute. Like I said, it's early. Oh, and my hair. Usually I keep it together, but I think I'm past the point of trying to keep it together because not everything's supposed to be kept together. But of course, in this moment, I kind of like lost my shit a little bit. And yes, I am rolling weed. But in that moment, I kind of lost my shit and I started just going off and saying like a bunch of things in that moment in time. So one of the things that, and I'm bringing this back up now, and I'm making a video a topic of conversation now, is because recently I would get, not like I said, I would get it more often than none, just the negativity towards someone like myself, and so I wanted to address it in a way where it can be understandable to someone like myself who has no understanding. Um, it, it baffles me, right? That someone who doesn't know what it means to be trans, doesn't know how it feels to be trans, doesn't know just even what it means or how it feels to want to exist differently or feel differently than what is normal. It baffles me that someone who has no understanding or concept of the way that someone like myself thinks, believes, and or chooses to live can walk in and just say what is right and what is wrong. There's a metaphor that I like to say. God, the creator, created us in our own perfect envision, and in his own perfect envision. We each have a house. In that house, there's memories, there's memorabilia, there's experiences, there's moment, there's individuals that are attached to you. That is your house. You don't walk out of your house and walk into someone else's house and tell them how to organize that bitch, tell them what food to put in that motherfucker, tell them who to invite in that goddamn motherfucker, tell them how to decorate it, whatever the case. You don't do that. Because it's an injustice not to the person but to you, because you are no longer focusing on you but focusing on someone else. And when you take the focus off of your life experience and put it onto someone else's, you are running away from what is actually going on in your life. So that's for someone. This is going to be for someone else. No one on God's green earth, no one who pisses like you, no one who bleeds like you, no one who exists like you is your judge and or juror. You are that. You shouldn't allow someone to tell you how to exist. You shouldn't allow someone to inform you what is right and what is wrong. And you damn sure shouldn't allow someone who doesn't even care about you. You shouldn't allow someone who doesn't give two fucks if you are breathing and or alive. You shouldn't allow someone's opinion validate your existence. And when I say that, it's because there are so many people who are living their life experience for someone else. And it's horrible to get on your deathbed or to lay at the end of your life experience and to know that you've lived it for someone else because you just were too afraid to live it for yourself, or because you were blinded by materialistic things or what you feel is right, or what you were taught is right. Not what you feel, but what you're taught is right. There are so many people who are doing things like this, and I think it's such an injustice to oneself, to be brainwashed, to be not whitewashed. That's for somebody. To just be to just be tricked into believing that you have to exist a certain way. I'm making this videos because there was a person who literally came on my YouTube channel and began to tell me that how I was living was wrong. This person began to, kind of in a sense, insult just everything about me. I felt insulted, and this person didn't know me from the driest can of paint that they got down at the nearest Lowe's close to my house. Like, this person doesn't know me. This person probably hasn't even met me. This person probably has an idea of me based off of my YouTube videos, but this person is somebody I don't even know. But I will say this: around that time, I began to have, because I'm very spiritual. I began to have a lot of dreams of a Caucasian woman. I don't know who she is. I'm lying, I do. But of a Caucasian woman. I don't know her, but I know of her. And it just became really weird that I began to have these dreams about this woman doing all of these things. And then, in real life, I began to have individuals come and talk to me. I'm out of breath. I don't know how the hell I get out of breath like that. Something's wrong. Not like something's wrong, but something happened. But get it together, bitch. Get it together. It was weird. I started having dreams of this Caucasian woman, and the reason I'm saying that is because I have to bring this up. No one can tell you how to exist, and I alluded to this in a previous video. I couldn't ask a Caucasian trans woman how to go about life because they wouldn't be able to inform me the correct way how someone like me could prosper and succeed in life. And that's not a knock to anyone that looks different than me based off the color of their skin. It's just the God's honest truth. There's not anyone who hasn't been brought up through a struggle that can tell me how to succeed. I would love to learn how to, I would love to have individuals or see individuals who actually went through a struggle come up and be able to express their stories. But we are so accustomed to individuals who come up not from a struggle, but from a safe place, I think probably T.S. Madison she's one of them. But there aren't very many successful African-American trans women that you can look up to that went through a struggle like mine or like someone like mine and can tell you how to succeed. I can't get that advice from someone who hasn't been through that struggle. Just like someone who is different than me can get advice how to do something else or whatever the case may be. My point is, you shouldn't ever take advice from someone who does not know your struggle, who does not even know your existence, who does not even know what it means to exist in a way such as yours. And anyone who tries to berate you, judge you, make you feel lesser than because you are choosing to not only live your life, but express yourself in certain ways, understand that individuals who judge you, who ridicule you, who make fun of and mock you, or make you feel lesser than don't care about you. Because if they cared about you, they would want you to be free. They want you to be happy. Anyone who loves you unconditionally, anyone who cares about you, anyone who wants you to be happy is going to want the very best for you, whether you're with them or not, whether you're around them or not, whether your existence is tied to their existence or not. So, I'm kind of getting out of breath talking about this. And this blunt is about to call my name. So, it was just a quick little video for whoever needs it, right? If it resonates, let it marinate.